How do you do this every day?
I know. I do it once a week.
Yeah. Don't you need to put on your sweatshirt or something?
I think I'm okay. Hey guys.
I do this every day.
Whoops.
I know.
I'm just gonna delete. Hold on 2 seconds. Where is that coming from? Hey guys.
I do this every day.
Hold on. Where's that noise coming from? Oh, I need to turn off. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah. I knew where it was, but I couldn't find it on my computer. Hey everyone, Mega Macadash here with
Delphine.
And I'm with my niece. I'm at their house because they are going to
camp for 3 weeks. So
yeah, Delphine's going for 3 weeks, Chloe's going for 4 weeks, and Estelle, the little one's, going for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And so they are getting a COVID test on Thursday. So
as well with our second vaccine.
Ooh. And so that means that I decided to work from here today. So I'm going to be doing a video on 3 resources to help solve your business problems. And Delphine is going to join in because she has a great story to tell that really lines up with this topic. So if you're there, let me know, say hi, drop a 1 down below in the comments, say where you're coming in from, what city, what town, what country. We are in Toronto, Canada, well, just outside of Toronto in Scarborough, pretty much like on the border. And so here we go. We're going to talk. All right. So first off, there's 3 resources. I don't like to beat around the bush. I'm going to tell you what those are. The number 1 resource is your time. Another resource is money, and another resource is your mind, right?
And
your
organization too.
Okay, we can do 4.
Well, I guess. Yeah.
Organization, but you know what I would put organization under is your mindset, because you need to.
But you already put your mind, so I guess that's
your mind and your mindset. So why do these 3 things help your business problems, and how do you use them to help you in a way that feel like my makeup is a little bit smudgy. It's super hot and humid today. How do these 3 things help you with your business? And when you're in your business, you're going to have things that you have to do every single day, and you need to combat those things with mindset, but also time or money, right? And these are resources that you need to learn how to understand and how to control so that you can do work in your business. So I'm going to just talk about one thing that you would need to use time, money, or resources, or time, resources, or your mind, and that is your content creation, right? So that could be a problem for you if you know you need to get visible, you need to get online, you need to show up, become an influencer to get people to know what you're doing, right? You can't sell anything if nobody knows you're selling anything. So you do want to show up online, but that could become a problem if you don't have the resource of time, right? If you have no time in your business, or because you're maybe working a 9-to-5 job, or you're busy, you need to figure out, hey, how I'm going to make time for this. Or if you are able to figure out your time and look at your calendar and figure out how many hours you have to work, if you're actually not doing the things that you know you should be doing during those times, then that's usually a mindset thing. That's something going on with your head, and you're not able to really get that consistency going or discipline going because maybe you're procrastinating or doing something else. So that's why it's so important to figure out what is the problem that you need to solve for you, right? If you don't have enough time, figure out how much time you have to work your business, work during those times. But if you're not working through those times, then it's a mindset thing, right? But if you are working during those times and you're doing the things you know you're supposed to be doing, but you still run out of time, then you want to use your money to get support. So I was talking to Delphine about content creation and social media, and how one of the things that I do is I batch my content. Like I pre-write my content for at least a week in advance, so that my virtual assistant knows when to put my content out, so that I don't feel like I'm doing my content on the fly, and so that I erase that problem of having any time problems, right? Because I know when I'm going to do it. And also, I get support. So I spend money to help me get my content out there. And what it also helps me do is overcome my mindset, right? Because there might be days where I don't feel like doing the work, right? There might be days where I'm not in the mood. So she was talking about her homework, and she was talking about during COVID, they're doing a lot of online learning with a lot of different software programs. So tell me about what you're telling me in the kitchen, how you were able to figure out your mindset with your homework, and how you figured out your time so that you were able to get things done and have free time.
Yeah, so I just realized that before I wasn't so organized. I was doing everything delayed.
This is right at the beginning of COVID where she
Mhm.
was learning everything, right?
Yeah.
So,
And then a couple weeks later, or like 2 weeks later, I decided to change my like mindset and my way of working online. So I just decided to to do everything do more than one thing per day. So like I did every assignment that she gave us for the whole week, and I tried to squeeze them into 3 days or 4 days, or else it would just be too overwhelming to do every day because I want to have some time off.
So yeah, so what she decided to do in the beginning, they were learning all the different software systems,
Teams. I'm on
Microsoft Teams, and in the beginning of COVID, you're learning a new way to work, right? And this is same with your business. You're learning, okay, I have all these things I need to do for my business. I need to do content creation. I need to do selling. I need to do promotion of my content and get it out there.
Yeah.
I need to do engagement. I need to do a brand strategy. So in the beginning, your business can be overwhelming. You're like, how am I going to figure out everything, right?
How am I going to figure out my schedule?
Yeah, how am I going to figure out my schedule? How am I going to figure out the tools I'm going to use, right? For instance, Instagram, I use Planoly, which is a software for her homework, and putting her assignments in. There's different tools that her teacher would give her. So in the beginning, you're overwhelmed. You're trying to figure it out. You're trying to figure out, hey, what's my system, right? What is the system that is going to make this easy for me? And everybody, when you have a business, you need to learn your system and what's going to work well for you, right? Some people will say, hey, listen, I like doing my content last minute, and my system is doing a little bit every day. But what I found is most people, if sometimes they get up on the wrong side of the bed, or they're tired or not in the mood, they might say, I don't really want to do my content, or, oh my gosh, I'm not getting this done. And you said that was something that you found that it was so much easier for you to do your homework in advance, get it done, so that when the deadline came, your teacher already knew that you were already completed with the deadline. You said that you tried different systems, right?
Yeah, I tried doing like a few assignments a day. That didn't really work out because I have so many platforms that I have to do. I have Live Worksheet. I have like a NetMa. I have a lot of platforms that I have to work on. So I just decided to do I just don't think that it was a good idea to do them all separated, but I could work for someone else.
Yeah. And so then by her thinking, what's the way I'm going to work? How am I going to get these assignments in on time, right? Same with your content creation. How are you going to get your social media out there so that they're going out on the days you want? If you're doing them last minute, if you're trying to figure out, oh, I got to do Planoly, I got to get this in my Facebook, I use Trello to organize my social media. I got to get the post on Trello. But if you do that on advance, and it might mean that one of those days that you're doing the work, it's a harder working day, right? That you're doing everything. Did you find
that? But it pays off, because then you have days that you can do what you wanted to do on another day, but you couldn't. Like, you could watch something, or you could go outside and actually go outside and then so you can do, yeah,
you have more free time. So what she was saying to me is that since she got her assignments done, where she maybe 2 or 3 days in advance at least, sometimes the other kids would be working on the assignments up to the due date, and meanwhile the teacher's like, we know you already got it done. Mm-hmm. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, just go do yeah. Yeah, go do something else or something.
Yeah, and I think that it's a mindset thing, is figuring out the way your brain works. And Delphine's 9, and she was able to figure that.
I'm 9?
Wait, sorry, 10.
I'm 12.
12. Oh my gosh, sorry guys, I was thinking of Estelle's name. Estelle's 9. Sorry. She's 12. She just
finished. Embarrassing. Do you actually think that
No, I don't. I know you're 12. I messed up.
It's okay.
She's in great. You know, there's so many people that I have to keep track of.
Oh, okay.
Okay, three. Okay, three. No,
three. Okay.
You still and Chloe.
Yeah.
So actually, she just completed grade 6. She graduated from grade 6. Yay! And she actually really exceeded all expectations and did really great in COVID with virtual learning and getting that down there. But you know, you were disciplined and consistent. Once you found out the way you were working, you did it with all your assignments similar. Because you knew, okay, this is the way I work.
Yeah, I just knew that it was a good system, and then I had to, like, some days I'd probably be off or something, and I needed to do something else. But you know, most of the time I did that on schedule. So.
And you got your assignments in early. Yeah. And so think about your business like school. Think about your business like having assignments due, right? When you're putting your content out there, you want to make sure that you discipline yourself to get your social media out there on the days that you want them out, right? Daily, or how often you want them out. And you have to be organized. I mean, that was something that you mentioned. And, you know, you need the energy as well to do it. So on those days that you did so much work, how did you have that energy to do it? Like, how did you know you were going to have the energy to do so much work in advance? Because I know I would call her and she'd be like, I'm still working. I'm like, I thought she was working heavy days. And how did you consistently pump yourself up and get yourself excited to do a lot more work in chunks of time?
I mean, I don't really think that anybody's really excited to do any work, obviously, but I just said, well, you know what, this is going to pay off in a few days or like tomorrow, and I'm going to be able to do more stuff. So that was really my excuse to myself whenever I was like, I don't want to work anymore. It would be like, well, too bad. You have to still work and like do it, because or else you're going to be like pooped at the day that you want to do it, or you're just not going to want to feel like doing it. So I just well, I got to do it. So I didn't really have any choice.
And that's the thing, is when you have your business, you know you need to get it done. And so sometimes your brain is like, I don't feel like doing it. I don't want to do it. But if you're able to switch your mind and have it look at, well, what's the payoff? You know, for her, it was free time, going outside, having those extra time where she could actually, you know, she would reach out to me and message me or talk to her friends and do more fun things online than just homework constantly, right? So you put your head down and you do that homework in a chunk of time. Yeah. All right. So what other problems might you see in your business? Okay, I was talking mostly about content creation because it really lined up with her homework and how she worked in her business. But like I said, there's other things like promotion and copywriting, and there are other things that you need to constantly be looking at. Do I put this in my calendar? Do I have the time for this? How am I going to organize this? How am I going to know when to do this? The other thing is, if you have that time frame to do it, what is the way that you work, and how is your mindset helping you? So anytime that you literally, these are the only things you have to think about. You have to think about your time, mindset, and money, right? Literally. So you can get everything you need done if you have those 3 resources. And if you understand the way they work, if you understand the way your mind works, right? If you say, I only have this many hours a day to work on my business every week, then what that's going to mean is you're going to have to look at the income producing activities you do in your business and plug them into your calendar to get them done. But if you're not getting them done, then you know what's your mindset, right? You know that, hey, I'm not getting this stuff done. I need to work on my mindset. I need to think about, how am I going to get myself to do these things, right? So for instance, things like sales, right? Are you going to reach out to people every single day, a little bit at a time? Or are you going to have specific days of the week where you reach out to people and you do the sales activities, right? I know I do sales activities. I use something called Buongiorno, and I have specific days that I actually chunk out those video messages. So I record them in a row, right? So I give myself a couple hours to just get them all out, rather than doing a couple every day. Because like Delphine had said about platforms, you know, if you're we're able to multitask, but it really does help to batch the content and the things that we need to do. And the main income producing activities, just to reiterate what to do in your business, are marketing and sales, right? And then I add to that in terms of the way I coach with people is you want to work on your marketing, your sales, and your mindset, because your mindset, making sure that you're doing the things you say you want to do, is working on the mindset, and the mindset trickles down to your energy, to your clarity, to your consistency, discipline, organization, visibility, right? Mindset determines the type of work you do, right? And the time and the money are going to be good ways to figure out, hey, this is how much time I have. This is what I need to do. If I'm not doing it, I got to work on my mindset. Hey, my mindset's on point. I'm doing the things I need to do, but I actually have more things to do. Okay. Then I got to look at the resource of money and get support. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. Say bye, Del. Do we have any last words to say?
Just that if you're working, I guess that it's like money that gives you like the courage to, like, for me it's like free time, and for everybody working it's like you get the money, right?
Oh, that's so true, right? So she's like, money time. As a kid, you don't get money for you, but you get the free time, right? Yeah. If you get this stuff done, you get the free time, and people, when we work, we get the money. Mm-hmm. So yoo-hoo, money, money, money. All right, thanks everyone.
Bye.
Is that the embarrassed face? All right, love you all. Bye.
Bye.